kids, and welcome to today's session. How are you all? I hope you all are doing well. The chapter for today's session is chapter number 1, sentence, its kinds and parts. Now children, what is a sentence? A sentence is a group of words that expresses complete thought. For example, if I say girl playing in park da, what does it mean? Group of words are there, but they are not properly arranged, so it is not a sentence. But if I say the girl is playing in the park, that is a complete sentence. That is called, this group of words is called a sentence because it gives some meaning. It is giving a meaning. The other person will understand what I am trying to say or what I am saying. So a group of words that expresses complete thought is called a sentence. Now, a sentence has two parts basically. There is a subject and there is a predicate. Subject, the person or the thing I'm talking about. Like the girl is sitting on the chair. I'm talking about whom? I'm talking about the girl. So the girl is a subject here, is sitting on the, what the girl does or is. The next part of the sentence, which is telling about the girl, is called the predicate. So the girl is a subject and is sitting on the chair. Is sitting on the chair is a predicate. Similarly, the cat sleeps. So I'm talking about who? The cat. So the cat is a subject, sleeps. The next part of the sentence, which is telling me about the cat, is predicate. So sleeps is predicate here. So these are the subject and the predicate are the two parts of the sentence. Now there are different kinds of sentences also. There are interrogative sentences, declarative sentences, imperative sentences. So today in this session we'll talk about parts and kinds of sentences. Let's begin the session with the warm-up. Look at the pictures and read the sentences. Here you see the teacher. The teacher is teaching the class. The girl is skipping the rope. The words in color tell us what the sentence is about, the actions of the noun. So which option is correct? The first, the teacher, the girl, they are telling that the sentence is about the teacher and the girl. So you will tick it. The underlined words telling about what the sentence is about, the actions of the noun. So it is telling the actions of the noun, like teacher is teaching and the girl is skipping the rope. So it is telling me about these two persons, the teacher and the girl. Now next is a tip. A phrase may or may not have a verb, but sentence must have a verb. So a sentence must have a verb. Now subject, if we talk about the kinds, there are 4 kinds of sentences. First is assertive or declarative sentences. They say or state something. They can either be affirmative or negative. Like he is rich and humble, affirmative. He is neither rich nor humble. So that is negative. Affirmative is always positive. But negative is when he is not both, right? He is neither humble nor kind. So this is negative. Now next is interrogative sentences, where there is a question. They ask a question about something. For example, where is your bag? WH question. Have you finished your meal? So that is when you answer in yes or no. Have you done your homework? You might say yes or you might say no. So these are the way to ask when the other person will reply in yes or no. A WH question begins with a question word like why, who, when, where, what, and so on. WH family. Now the next kind is imperative sentences. They express a command, request, and advice. For example, if I ask you stand up, that is a command. When your teacher says stand up. Please call me, that is a request. Please help me. Please, can you help me to carry this? Please, can I borrow your pencil? Please do this, or please open the door. So all these are requests when you say please. Obey your teachers, and that is an advice that we should love our country. We should respect our flag. We should respect our elders, our teachers, we should obey them. So these all are advices. When you give advice to the others, obey your teacher, respect your elders, all these are advice. So in imperative sentences, there are command, there is request, and there is advice. Next type of sentence is exclamatory sentences. They express a strong emotion, like, wow, what a beautiful dress, hooray, I won, wow, such a lovely sunset. So these all express a strong emotion. Example, how innocent he is. What a great freedom fighter he was. What a brave soldier. So all these are saying, expressing strong emotion. So they are exclamatory sentences. In the exclamatory sentences give on the previous page, the order of words is different from that of assertive statement. To change an exclamatory sentence into an assertive sentence, we have to follow the rule. So we can change exclamatory sentences to statement, means assert sentences. Restore the original word order. Add a word to express the feeling or emotion if required, and you have to put a full stop in place of exclamation sign. Example, he is very innocent, and there in the exclamatory sign, how innocent he is. So order of words is changed. He's very innocent. Here you change the order of the words in the sentence to make it assertive, to make it a statement. He was a great freedom fighter. When you say this, then it is a simple sentence, simple statement or fact. Here you have to convert exclamatory sentences into assertive following the rules that I have talked about. Next, parts of a sentence. As we discussed, there are two parts of a sentence. Subject is there, predicate is there. Every sentence is made up of two parts, subject and predicate. The person of or thing we speak about is called a subject. Like, for example, the Taj Mahal is in Agra. The Taj Mahal. I'm talking about whom? The Taj Mahal. So the Taj Mahal is a subject here. Is in Agra is about Taj Mahal. So is in Agra is predicate. What is told or said about the subject is called the predicate. Example, the little child was happy. Who is happy? The little child. So that is the subject. And what is about that child? Was happy. So that is predicate. The subject generally comes before the predicate, but sometimes it comes after the predicate for the sake of emphasis. Sometimes it happens, generally the subject comes forward or in front. The boy slept under a tree. That is the boy. It is about the boy. So boy is a subject and slept under a tree is a predicate. But predicate can be before the subject also. How? Under a tree slept the boy. So the boy, but it is about the boy. So the subject will remain the boy. Order is changed, but subject and predicate will not change, because you have to understand the subject is always about a person or thing I'm talking about. Like, the girl is beautiful. I'm talking about the girl. Is beautiful is about the girl. So that is predicate. A subject in an imperative sentence is never stated, but it is always you. Example, do not talk loudly. You do not talk loudly. So that you is in this, a subject in an imperative sentence is never stated, but it is always you. It is implied. So here it is not mentioned who, but it is you. So do not talk loudly. Here the subject will always be the you. To find the subject in a question or an exclamatory sentence, write it in an assertive sentence. Then you will able to find out the subject and predicate. Have you paid the fees? This is the interrogative sentence, because the other person is asking you something, question. So to find out, you have paid the fees. This is assertive. So here you is the subject. What a delicious dish it was! Exclamatory sign. Right? Exclamatory sentence. How to convert it to know the subject? It was a delicious dish. So it is assertive sentence. You convert the exclamatory sentence to assertive, and question, interrogative sentence to assertive, to know the subject and the predicate. Now, groups of words are given below. Write S if they are a sentence and P if they are a phrase. Right? The fish. Is it a sentence? No, it is a phrase. I never tease animals. This is a sentence. They were fighting for their rights. It is a sentence. This way you have to find out. Frame a complete sentence with the following phrases. You are given with some phrases. You have to make them, complete them by writing in a complete form, complete sentence. Here also you have to write whether the sentence is assertive, interrogative, imperative or exclamatory. Let's have a look. When will you go? Question mark. That means interrogative sentence. My father is not happy. This is a statement, assertive. This way you have to do the remaining. Here also what you have to do, you have to convert the sentences into assertive sentences. Also circle the subject after conversation. For example, how tall the giraffe is. Now you have to convert it to assertive. The giraffe is tall. Then subject will be the giraffe is tall will be predicate. This is how you can convert interrogative sentences to assertive and exclamatory sentences to assertive sentences, and then easily know the subject and predicate. So children, this was the chapter where we talk about sentences, what a sentence is, what are the two parts of a sentence, kinds of sentence. I hope you understood it well. With this is the end. I'll see you in the next session.